This unit struggles to understand why the tree continues to grow despite being destined to die. Let us shed light on its doubts, that we may shine the way forward.
You know what that means.
No,
right?
Raha! No!
He knew as soon as he asked the question.
We all knew! But don't do it! M17.
Cutscenes.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. His body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than that pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
I feel like I've promised something very similar.
Damn.
You say it, I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will.
I know a good taco place.
If you would humor me a moment. When we awake each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
We you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
Goodbye, Raha. We'll come back for you. What is this?
What's going on?
It's a path of crystal.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
is it only now that I remember that we should have bought tissues?
Yeah, this one hits every time. So this is close in the distance.
This is close in the distance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And I am convinced it is Raha singing the song.
Oh my goodness.
Don't say that. God damn it, I'll be back.
I got myself some napkins in lieu of tissues here. I love you, Blue Heavy. No spoilers, even like that.
This expansion has so much heart.
Yeah, Captain. It's such a lame ass fucking game. Piece of shit.
Fucking weebs, man.
Fucking weebs and furries.
Who would volunteer to play a game filled with weebs and furries?
I would never.
I'm going back to World of Warcraft.
Losers.
Oh, fuck no. Like, I know this shit's coming and it's still a fucking gut punch.
That moment is so indicative of I had to clip it. And I'm literally gonna show it to Jamie. Because he couldn't hang with this, man. He started like the first 2 quests and was like, I'm done. And now I'm like, you're gonna... Ow!
And we fucking sat here for like a full minute and a half listening to the song before anybody said anything.
I needed to. I really needed to. And I'm glad no one else said anything either.
I was listening to the lyrics and then...
Yeah.
As soon as it said forge ahead to the end, I was like, no. It definitely feels like Raha saying this to us. Like,
especially the promises we made so long ago.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's what Telly.
I haven't even started to process any of the lyrics yet. I'm still in the oh my goodness, the music phrase.
Yvonne has actually already been exposed to this music, and it's still doing this.
I've been exposed to the small part that is in the intro, but that's it. And like just like hearing like the music so beautiful, and then like it going into the part that I'm familiar with. It's so cool. It's so good.
It was a very good reveal. I said, when I first heard this, how he was sharing it with me, and he was like, oh, this was an accident because he was listening to it while I walked into his room. And I listened to it and I was so enraptured. And I was like, this reminds me of church somehow. This reminds me of like...
I see it.
This feels worshipful. And... that is not... I feel like it's even more amplified now. Oh, God. Because all of this is so based on faith, so based on hope. Because we don't know what's gonna happen, except for, like doom. We know that the universe is going to spread so far that there will be no warmth anymore. We know that our friends have died in front of our faces over and over. But we were propelled here by faith. We keep going because of our friends' faith in us. We keep going because of all of the faith that is being put in us and in Hydaelyn and in the Sharlayan form, and even the faith that
everybody back home has in us.
And it's not even just that. The people who died with their faith in us, not just our friends here, but throughout all the expansions. When you think about Hades and his faith in us, when you think about Nanat and her faith in us, but if you even go all the way back to Haurchefant and Ysayle and Conrad and Methrid and all of these people who definitely, they believed that we would pull through no matter what. Papalymo, all of them. And you're correct, Captain. I'm so sorry that I'm crying so much.
The innumerable lights that shine in the distance. To think that they could have birthed civilization. To think that everything they built has gone to dust. Their peoples lost to despair. Of the stars floating in the sea of midnight, ours is a lonely aberration. And yet, how many worlds have met their end? With you and Alisaie beside me, there's nothing I fear. No ocean so vast I cannot cross.
Those broken stars I see, shattered, ruptured, unraveled. I wonder if there are also worlds recreated at their ends. The sight of them fills me with a sorrow I cannot describe, and a truth I cannot deny. Birth and death, whence we came and where we'll return, a wheel from which there's no escape.
Threnket would scout the road ahead. Stoll and Urianger would trade opinions on esoteric subjects. G'raha would join in the discussion, or else chat with me and Alisaie about the mission. Stinian would be at the rear, apart yet present. All the while, you would come and go, wherever you are needed, and together we would travel.
All I can hear are my footfalls, my heartbeat. It's so much quieter now. But the fact that we can breathe and continue on is proof that the others are still with us.
Portal is barely visible from up here. Surely we've come far, much further than what would have been possible had we kept chasing perfect ideals as we did in the past. It is because we have known failure and frustration, that we have learned and grown from them, that Hydaelyn has entrusted us with this mission, with the fate of this very star.
It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment I'll wake up in my bed, still a student, grandfather alive. I'd go about my day relieved as the fragments of that other life fade away. And that would be happiness, wouldn't it? That none of it... No. I won't give up these experiences. Good and bad, they are mine. They are me.
Rest assured I am fine. But thank you for your concern. What of yourself? Though we can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. We've crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now, and we're but a few steps away from journey's end. It will be over before we know it.
Oh, I still have plenty of legs left in me, don't you worry. It's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone. And while we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden.
We may be made to feel powerless. Yet come what may, let us have no regrets. No, let us have pride in what we have achieved. In what we achieved, and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for, and dying for, as they did.
There are some structures up ahead. Still a ways to go before we reach the dead sun. Given all this, I know how naive it must sound to hope it all works out somehow. Still, you'll forgive me if I wish for it all the same. And for you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just, after all the help you've given me, or once, I want to be the one to help you. Oh, shut up.
What happened to the music?
None. I may have lied when I said it never leaves.
Just making sure there's no update.
Oh, hang on. Talk to Alice first.
Yep. Of all the recreated worlds we've seen, this one feels the most familiar.
On 3?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's almost.
It's also apparently auto to progress.
What? Normal? It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet.
Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings, or invisible to our senses. Who is Mitiat?
Wrong on both accounts. There is simply no one here.
Meteon.
This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star which once pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended, I do not know. Invasion, sickness, suicide. None can say. None lived to speak for the dead. They are gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back.
Did you find anything?
No, this place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen?
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out.
Meteion's the one who's the simulacrum for this earth.
Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alisaie and I can overcome their will.
No.
I had a feeling.
I don't know. I was imagining that they'd come to the end of this. Stop. Not another word. You're coming with us to the end.
I promised your parents I'd keep you safe.
That's what I'm going for.
1, 2, 3. If our paths diverge, feel free to say yours as if you're saying
I'm sorry,
it too.
but there is a chance, and I must seize it. For everyone. And for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero, he's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alisaie, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one. For instance, a path where he finds happiness at Journey's End. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on.
I need y'all to pause at the end of the next dialogue bit.
Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
The true go-getter.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a Star of Promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters, as did they share their own grim findings with you.
Was this me?
Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear? I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Atheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward, but your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well, that sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger. We rise, fall, and rise again.
It's working.
There it is.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
And the twins are gone. Oh. Oh. Dang. Always flashy, aren't they? Meanwhile, or earlier in Old Charlie.
Oh! Xenos? No, not quite.
Please. Please. Oh, please let them all be safe.
Who's gonna tell her? Oh,
What?
shit. I guess that will be Kryle. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Kryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache. They'll be fine. I know they will.
Eh?
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry, an associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
Thought everyone showed.
The Xenos.
Oh, come on! Who am I supposed to nod to? It's just me. In this city devoid of life, he sensed the presence of another. The music.
Sorrow of 1,000 worlds weigh heavy. And yet you can walk on.
Unable to execute certain actions due to restrictions. Such as run, apparently. Endwalker, walking alone onto journey's end, the burden weighing heavy. Well, that explains a lot.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Oh, Chiffon!
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
I'm not sure who that is.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
What a long journey you've been on. Think of how far you've come from your early stages. You've overcome so much. Surely you can overcome this as well. We may not be there physically, but all of your friends are here with you in spirit. Thank you.
Remember back to that day when we set out on our adventure? Remember, how about when we tackled our first dungeon? We were both completely hopeless. Our journeys may have diverted, but we're traveling through the same destination. Look how far you've come. Of what you've overcome. Of how you've changed and grown. You faced things that you never thought you could, and you persisted, and now here you are at the end of the universe. Still here, still standing, still persisting. Though the days have been long and hard, you have never given up. Whatever is up ahead, you can overcome. We're all here cheering for you, thinking of you and sending you our support. Take another step and let your light shine, for you shall overcome. And after all, this is not your domain. Look around you. You are Yvonne V, the Celestial Queen, and nothing is impossible in your domain. You just need to take a few more steps. Oh God of evil.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Is that Connie Senna?
Save your tears for the morning. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
I'm still here, right beside you. Always will be, every step. Thank you, Howie.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never have foreseen.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home. I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Thou mortal.
God, we've encountered so many people.
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Y'all are gonna wreck me so hard. What a long, strange journey it's been. Oh, Luna, oh my god. Spawning several lunar cycles, both together and apart, into lands unknown, and stories old and new. Experiences and memories that brought us comfort and sorrow. It will keep us warm until the end of our days. And the road ahead promises to be longer still. So forge ahead, and together we'll keep sailing towards that horizon. I love you so much, Luna. Thank you so much for just being with us this entire time. You really didn't have to. Your friendship and dedication has always made everything so exuberant, and it wouldn't have been the same without you. You got me messed up.
Let's finish this.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest.
I'm sorry, I have to look. Oh no! Oh, Bartolo! There's no need to cry. You can smile into the face of danger. Oh, and my dear friend, the inspiration you've shown us in your journeys will continue to stay with me and all those you've touched the hearts of. The future lays bright, and with so much heartfelt journeys ahead, I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Why are you doing this? Okay, we're continuing on.
I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it. Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place. You should have remained on the Theris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You have suffered enough.
Reason that here.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace? That's why it's too soon for this to end.
You must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful. After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Don't use it. I'll reach you. I'll find a way.
I won't forsake our cause.
What?
I bid them remember.
But all this time, I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all.
He's really being like that.
I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls. But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious?
No!
Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore.
My God, I guess.
That being said, we do have a score to settle.
Ayo.
So here I am, Vanar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Atheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please.
Like a true bard.
Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Dude, I called that so much.
Meteion, though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
You can hop in frame now, Tim.
And that was it. That was the whole of the enchantment.
May you ever walk in the light.
In the light. Just in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheirys.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
Look at it. Come with us, Mityan.
Come with us, Mityan.
So I think this is the same Mityan. No. Is it?
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
You're leaving?
They're dead. They need to chill.
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
It wasn't Heidelin's, it was yours.
But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star. See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall. Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Of the Bounty?
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles. What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs? I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much. I certainly did.
Wait, what?
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another. Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
Y'all are amazing. I have no words for any of you. Y'all are so good.
Extra, I know.
I appreciate all of you so much. You have no idea. I can't. How dare you all? Yes, I will self-care, but before that, I have to do a thing.
We love you.
We love you as well. I'm just in the corner.
And that is exactly what I actually need to do. Let's first, if I can like get my head together. Show names.
I'm like, oh shit, I better get on now.
And look, everybody's here now.
Now.
Except me, I'm not over there, but I wanted to say hi.
I appreciate y'all so much. Howie, you're insane. And All of you are just so... Oh, God.
As much as I would like to take credit for all of this, I really can't. Most of it was these guys.
Impromptu, even.
Yeah.
Y'all really made this like the most emotional experience of my fucking life.
I was gonna ask, is this like a tradition for this part of the story for people, or is it like just...
Well, Howie and Luna did it to me, and I've been doing it for every Sprout Sons.
I once saw another streamer going up the crystal walkway, and the other members of his community had transmogged their characters to be his character at various points in the past with the same fit, same hairstyle, walking down.
Oh,
that's cool.
Like, the community loved to turn out for this whole stretch.
I really appreciated people joining for that. For mine.
Tim.
Yes.
I did too. Truly, none of this would have been possible without you. I wish I could portray this in more of a solid, showy way, but the way that we've experienced this whole game, this whole story, it's been so much deeper and so much more rewarding because you've been around.
Also, Tim, because I think you were confused for a moment during that cutscene, I'm pretty sure that was Heidelin's give form to the formless magic.
Oh!
Yeah?
Oh!
Jim was out here being like, what the hell's going on? How are you here?
Yo, what the fuck? You're dead as hell. What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, it's clicking now. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm like, why are you saying this is Heidelin's magic? You did this, didn't you? You made that crystal.
That was your hoe ass. How dare you?
Also, if you guys end up going back and watching over that cutscene again, you can find exactly who all those voices are from. Nanamo is in there.
I caught Nanamo the second time. Emmerich was the person that I couldn't remember the name of, that I gave up and said, oh, blue guy.
Yeah.
Just that blue fucker.
But most fittingly, Ardbert was first and last.
Yeah.
I didn't catch Ardbert. Oh my goodness.
Ardbert was, if you need a push, I'll be right behind you. And let's finish this.
Speaking of, let's finish this. Let's destroy.
Yeah.
If you are up for it, not to spoil the moment, I was like, felt like a funny segue.
Let me switch to Tim's stream, and we shall continue forward. Y'all are amazing. Do y'all know that y'all are amazing? Because you are. And, like, there's literally nothing. No, you're amazing! Stop!
You're amazing.
Yeah, you're amazing. You're breathtaking.
I love you too, random citizen.
I feel a little like Ardbert because I started the journey with you, but then I completely disappeared, and now I just come out for trials to support you.
You know,
Same.
You are my Ardbert.
I just wander in from a different universe every once in a while with a gun.
Yeah, canonically, Sylve and Tony are, you know, I'm a reflection from a different shard. No.
Hey, we have
Luna. Thanks for sending one too. I didn't see. I need to read that now. I need to find it.
Oh gosh.
It was during a cutscene, apparently.
Reveal is in the chat saying much love.
Ooh.
Yeah, I sent them a heart.
Mhm.
Y'all are so y'all. I literally have no words. The words are gone.
I need to read Willow's message. What a long, strange journey. I need to change the background. What a long, strange journey it's been, hasn't it? Spawning several lunar cycles, both together and apart, into lands unknown and stories old and new, experiences and memories that brought us comfort and sorrow. And the road ahead promises to be longer still. I wasn't for you for the very beginning, but with or without us, forge ahead and keep chasing the horizon. Thank you, Luna.
I can't with any of y'all.
But you
You
must.
can't take us anywhere.
Truly can't.
You can't take us anywhere because we're gonna save the world.
We have marching order, or we will in a moment once Tim talks.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This
I'm frustrated because it'll take more than going to the end of the universe to get rid of me.
We're gonna dance to the end of the universe.